original.
And welcome to Web Crawlers. This is one of our live shows. Every Friday, we are streaming live from YouTube until we don't feel like doing it anymore. If you might be watching live right now, hello to everyone. Or you might be listening to this audio in post, which is why I am doing this introduction, because I have not been doing them in the past. Happy Friday, y'all.
Happy Friday.
Oh, and I will say we got our first Venmo. We have been doing these for free. We want to keep doing them for free or donation only. So if you can, please Venmo me at Allison, and then like a line, not an underscore. What is it called when it's just like a line?
A dash?
Yeah, just testing. Allison-Siegel. It's my Zoom background. It's also on the links. So a suggested donation of $1 or $2, and then we will split it up after the show. Again, not mandatory, but it's a suggested donation so that in the future we don't make our live shows pay only. Because some other podcasts do it so you have to buy a ticket. But we're like,
oh.
Yeah, remember we just learned that.
We did.
Yeah, but this is a no drama zone.
This is a no drama zone.
we want to interact for free.
Melissa's got on her door, it says no drama zone, and it's really
That's right,
funny.
baby. No drama zone.
No drama zone. Anyways, do we have anyone in the waiting room yet?
Yeah, we do. Should I admit Rosie?
Let's do it.
Sure.
Rosie?
Hi. So first of all, you're all so cute, and I feel like if I was friends with you guys, I would always be distracted by how cute you guys are.
So sweet.
That's just a thought.
Thank you.
Oh, I thank you. What's that picture on your wall behind you?
Oh, it's a fish riding a bike, and it says, "A woman without a man is like a fish without a bicycle."
Who said that?
That's
Gloria?
so fucking good.
Gloria Steinem?
Could be. I don't know. I have no idea. They quoted it in the movie The To-Do List with Aubrey Plaza.
Oh, it's so good.
That's what I know.
I haven't seen it.
It's pretty
Aubrey
good.
Plaza, one of the Pistol Shrimps.
That's
Former Pistol Shrimp.
You know about the Pistol Shrimps? Pistol Shrimps basketball team, which both
Yeah.
Maria and Melissa were on with Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you met her before? Is she nice?
Yes, she was on our team.
She was on our basketball
Passes
team.
the
I wasn't
ball.
sure if it was you don't play together.
She's really nice.
Yeah.
She seems cool.
Yeah, she's
very
really cool.
So I do have a story.
Lay it out for us.
Lay
So
it
it's
on
not-
us.
It happened to a friend, so it's not really my story.
Just
but
pretend.
I
You can
tell it-
pretend it's yours.
Yeah, I'll try to tell it as adequately as possible. So basically a teacher from my hometown was murdered by her husband
Oh.
in 2010, I think, maybe 2012.
Oh my God.
Her name was Jeannie Kustok. You can Google her. It's a really sad story. So basically she was the gifted reading and math teacher. So in my school district, I didn't go to her school, but I went to a different school in the district. And if you were really good at math or reading, you would be taken out of class to do separate, I don't know, separate math during the day or something like that.
I did that.
Like to do someone's taxes. Like someone would sit you down.
Basically,
and do your taxes.
Yeah. So I did that at my school, but I didn't have her as a teacher, but a lot of my friends had her. And she was so well loved. She made brownies and would bring them in, and she had a famous brownie recipe. She would give students hugs in the hall. She was well known as the greatest teacher at the school. And so one day she didn't show up, and one of my close friends was actually in the class that she was supposed to be teaching the day that she was killed. And they were all there waiting for her to walk in. and she didn't show up for like 45 minutes. And again, this is a bunch of like 4th and 5th graders. So like 10 and 11.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
And so my friend walked down the hall to the principal's office and was like, hey, Miss Kustok isn't here today. And they ended up, you know, doing a wellness check and figured out that her husband had shot her in the head, didn't take her to the he ended up taking her to the hospital, which I think is weird because it's like if you wanted to kill her, you know.
Yeah. Too little, too late, buddy.
Yeah, he didn't take her to the hospital for like 2 hours after he shot her. So she was still alive for like 2 hours.
No.
With a
I'm
gunshot
pretty
wound
sure-
to the head?
Yeah. So it was like really
shit.
gruesome, really horrific. So he's in prison now. But yeah, totally like, and they had like a whole like memorial service for her at the school, and like all of these kids that are my age are like totally traumatized because their favorite teacher ever was murdered by her husband.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh my God. That is so fucking crazy. What's the name again?
Jeannie Kustok. It's Kustok.
We got to look that up. That's
Oh
really
my
crazy.
gosh. Did they ever
It was-
find
oh
a
my God.
motive? Like why
I
he did
think he
it?
was having an affair. I'm pretty sure it was an affair.
That's always what it is.
Right?
Ugh.
That's nuts. Well, Rosie, thank you so much for this insane story. We love, well, we don't love, but we enjoy.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying.
get
Murder
it.
is fascinating to us.
Yeah, this is my first one. I keep missing them, but thank you so
oh my
much.
God, we're
Have a-
so glad you're here.
Yeah. Well, have a good. And I left you guys a really embarrassing voicemail last night, so you might get that as well.
Great.
Oh my God,
We can't
amazing.
wait.
We're so excited.
Can't wait.
Okay.
It was
All
great
right,
meeting
well,
you, Rosie.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys too. Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Ooh, look at those glasses.
Ooh.
Those are
Like
nice.
David Koresh.
Those are very, very David Koresh.
I just have to go get my chicken out of the Instant Pot.
That's like insane. You knew we had
I
something
know
to
I
do
lost
from 5
track
to
of
6.
time. My life doesn't revolve around this, and I'm just the producer. You guys talk, and then I come in and I go like, "Oh, the levels aren't right."
What kind of
So-
chicken?
What?
What kind of chicken is it?
Oh, I just am stressed about what to cook. So I just put with the Instant Pot. You can just put frozen chicken in there, and in 20. That's the thing I don't get with an Instant
Frozen
Pot. Like, I'm
chicken?
still getting used to it. 20 minutes, chicken's done. Frozen chicken. So
Wow.
anyway, I put it in and I just put, some spices on it. And then what I'm going to do is I've got all this cauliflower with Parmesan and breadcrumbs here.
You just been holding it the whole time? A bag
No,
of
it's been on the
cauliflower?
table. And I'm going to put it on the
Where are you,
in the oven.
Carrot Top?
You wish. I don't need to take this from you. That's why I'm going to let Matt in, and he'll be the voice of reason.
Okay. Hi, Matt.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Fantastic.
Great. Where are you calling from?
I live in Los Angeles. I'm calling from Oklahoma City.
What are you
Explain
doing
yourself.
there? Explain.
I was in Charleston for a show that got COVID shut down.
Oh no.
So I was there for a second. Then I came halfway back to Oklahoma City, and I was hanging out here to see if I was going to go back to South Carolina to finish the show or go back to California for the next show.
Oh, no.
And nothing's really happening.
So you just stopped midway. You're like, this is good enough.
I grew up here, so my
Okay.
family's here.
Is that a gas mask hanging from your door in the back?
It is.
Nice.
Okay.
Well prepared.
That's from a movie that never got finished in college.
Got it.
But I guess you're thanking your lucky stars now that you made that movie. You've got a
Yeah.
gas mask.
Oh no, I have like the whole suit, like a yellow, like rubber gloves, rubber suit, rubber boots.
Was it a snuff film?
No, Allie.
No, it was a pandemic film.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was going to be like the script was like people were like held up in a house. Someone was going around kind of in that get up, kind of breaking into what they believed to be empty houses, just kind of scavenging. And they broke into this house that they thought was empty, but there were 3 people in there.
Allie, Maria, and Melissa. The
Yeah.
chat thinks The chat thinks that you have a Jason Ritter vibe. Care to
Yeah.
comment?
Oh, cool.
You do have a Jason Ritter vibe.
I'll take it.
Wow.
Jason Ritter and Dave Grohl had a baby. Is what?
Oh my
is
god.
what?
Yeah.
I can
The
see a little
crowd
Dave Grohl in there. He
I
play
can
the
see it.
drums.
Baby Davy Grohl. That's what your
Baby
name
Davy
would be
Grohl.
if you were their
Baby Davy. Do you have a story, comment,
Concern.
I have a list of grievances actually.
Let's hear them.
Perfect.
No, I'm just kidding. So I have a ghost story.
Oh my
Great.
God, go for it.
So 15, 16 years ago, I think that's an estimation. I'm not actually sure. I'm sure if I asked around, I could have figured out exactly when this happened. But so this house, the house I'm in now, 3 people were home. It was me, my sister, and my mom. My sister was probably 15 or 16, and I was 12 or 13. So my sister and I were like in the living room watching TV. My mom was doing laundry, so she would basically kind of take clean clothes from the laundry room, bring them across the house in a basket to her bedroom where she would like iron it and watch TV there. She walks out of the laundry room, totally normal, basket of laundry in her hand, suddenly stops, drops the laundry basket, screams,
Oh,
no.
starts crying.
No.
Oh,
what
no.
happened?
Oh no.
So this was in full view of my sister and I, and we were kind of panicking because we were, still pretty young, and it's, seeing your parents in a state of duress is
Yeah.
disturbing,
Sure.
at any age. So we ran over to her thinking she had maybe like hurt herself, like maybe something minor like stubbed toe, but who knows? Like pulled a muscle carrying laundry, who knows? We ran over to her and we were trying to kind of figure out what was wrong. And she wasn't really able to kind of communicate anything. She couldn't even talk basically.
Oh my God.
So we kind of guided her over to the couch and sat her down as she kind of continued the state of shock, these tears, crying. We're trying to get her to, talk to us and figure out what happened. And my sister and I were kind of going, well, we need to call 911. And she's shaking her head, kind of saying, don't call 911.
What?
No. And then she kind of was finally able to gain her voice. And she said, we need to tell us what happened. And she said, you'll think I'm crazy.
Oh.
And we're like, Mom, we won't. You need to tell us what happened. You need to tell us what happened. And she kind of finally, through, with quite difficulty, said she when she was carrying the basket from the laundry room, a hand reached around her waist and started pulling at the laundry in the basket. And she turned around to confront like what she thought was probably me, like just kind of being goofy and kind of messing with her as she was coming out of the laundry room. But nobody was there. No one was behind her.
Here's the thing when you say stuff like that. Like, I get like, oh, you're telling a story. If you just for a second imagine yourself carrying laundry and things starting to come out as someone's, I can't deal. It's too much. Like, I can't.
That's crazy. That's so crazy. I can't imagine. Right. Like
that's
so she turned around, didn't see anybody, kind of quickly turned around, clocked my sister and I on the couch. The only other 2 people in the house. Definitely wasn't us.
Oh,
so that's when she dropped the basket. That's kind of when she had the breakdown.
Who do you think it was? Like, what do you?
I actually, we finally kind of got my dad on the phone, kind of started getting things in motion for kind of getting to the bottom of this, getting help for her. And we know what happened.
Well, what happened?
My mom had a stroke.
Oh my God.
And the hand was her numb and impossible to control hand, just kind of flopping in the laundry basket. So she saw it, but it was to her totally like the opposite of a phantom limb. So a limb you can see but don't have feeling.
Oh my God, that's even scarier.
Shit.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't quite honestly, I don't believe in ghosts. So that obviously that was a frightening experience.
What a plot twist!
The real thing
was
How is she okay? Is she okay?
Healthy, kicking, alive.
That's good. Oh my God. Well,
that's like
a roller coaster of emotion.
Yeah,
it's like The Stranger. Like when you.
Yeah,
What,
so that was an M.
Melissa?
Night. Yeah.
What did she say?
Were you saying it was like an M. Night Shyamalan movie?
No.
Melissa's
Forget it.
Melissa's overwhelmed.
Do you know what
Melissa,
a stranger is called? When a guy sits on his hand to numb the hand, and then you jerk off with it. It feels like someone else's hand is jerking you off.
Melissa.
Melissa, you're a sicko. I never knew. I
That's
never
what
thought
it
of you
is.
like
You've
that.
never
but now
heard
I
of
know.
that.
Now I know the real you. Sick son of a bitch.
But I'm glad your mom is okay.
Yeah, God, your mom is fine from that stroke. Well, Matt, thank you so much for calling in. You're a huge hit in the chat.
Huge hit.
Good.
So go pop off in there and meet yourself a lady or a man if you don't have one. Thank you for calling in.
All right, thank you. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Melissa.
What?
Melissa, you're gross. Hey, look who's here, you guys.
Craig's Corner.
Would you like to say
Craig's
hi to
Corner.
the people? How's the chicken,
Craig.
Hi, everyone. Craig,
How's the chicken?
How's the chicken? It's really good. He said it's really good. Would you come show your face so people want to see you?
Craig's
Here he
Corner.
comes.
Oh, everybody wait for Craig.
Hi.
Craig, are you
They're
wearing
on
a Trump hat?
Are you wearing a MAGA hat?
That's a what kind of shop is that, Craig?
Cabela's.
He can't hear you. I'm sorry. Here you go.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Why is everyone laughing? What did I look
They're
like?
all asking if you're wearing a Trump hat.
Oh,
it's red.
no.
It's Cabela.
Boy, I better
Cabela's.
watch out, huh? I'm gonna get killed or something wearing this.
No, people are
Yes.
so excited that Craig, that you're here. People are saying
Oh,
Craig and a lot of emojis with the hands up.
man,
Hi,
I
Craig.
am so fucking old, man. Like everything that's going on the screen right now is ridiculous.
See, this is YouTube. This is where it's live. This is delayed.
All right, well, I'm not that old. All right,
So
but yeah,
Zoom
all
is
this-
streaming.
all this scrolling.
That's a chat. There's a live chat going on.
Oh, okay, all right. So yeah, how's it going? Yeah, I just got
Multimedia.
back. This is a hat. Cabela's. It's like an outdoorsman's store, So I do a lot of
Cool.
shopping there.
That's
get
cool.
some outdoorsman stuff.
As one would when they're an outdoorsman.
Yeah.
And how is the chicken? Because
Very good. It's this new instant pot. Boy, everyone with the instant pot now.
Can't you make bombs in those?
I think you can.
Is that
yeah.
a pressure cooker or whatever?
That's two
Yeah.
insane things Melissa has said in a row.
Yeah, I think that's what the Columbine guys didn't have
Right.
Instapots, but they tried using a pressure.
Yeah.
None of them went off. So.
Craig, Julie loves Cabela's.
Oh, it's a great place. It's really is a fun place. Even if you don't even buy anything there, just to go in there and see all this stuff. They got boats and ATVs and guns and
So it's
fishing
like
rods.
Gander Mountain.
Yes, I think they actually own Gander Mountain, or Gander Mountain owns them.
Well, doesn't Marcus Lemonis own? Oh, he owns Camping World.
Camping World, yes.
Okay.
But yeah, Cabela's and what is it? Bass Pro Shops. Those are all owned by the same people, I believe. Someone will correct me.
Great.
Bass Pro.
Great.
Yeah, like
Great.
Bass Pro. Yeah. So what are we all talking about? What's the?
Well, what do you want to? We'll let in Payton here, and then maybe Craig, you can be while I go check on the cauliflower. You could just
Now she's gonna see the piece of chicken I left on a paper towel over there. This is not good. Why'd you put it on that paper towel? All right. We'll say hi to Payton.
Hi, Payton.
Hi.
Okay, so I feel like I'm meeting celebrities. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I had to take one of my as needed anxiety pills before this.
A propranolol.
nice.
I was freaking out.
I could really go for some as needed anxiety pills. Just to have on.
I have a lot over here.
I would.
Do you have a ghost story or a question, comment, concern?
Yes, I do. This one is actually really crazy. So I lived in a theater, and it was it's a theater built in the 1800s, and above it was like an apartment.
Oh,
Awesome.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Where were you living?
It's a tiny town called Canadian, Texas, in the
Wow.
Panhandle.
What?
Yeah, you can look it up. It's called the Palace Theater. It burnt down in 1879, I think, and then it was rebuilt in 1909.
Wow.
And so we lived there. My family owned it, and in my this sounds so cliche, but in my closet there was a demon, like a literal demon, and like all this creepy stuff would always happen. I was in the Discord the other day, and I think you replied to me, Melissa, but I just finished y'all's sleep paralysis episode, and I was really scared to listen to it. It was the only one I wouldn't listen to because while I was living at the theater, I had sleep paralysis so bad, and I actually saw like the old hag that y'all were talking about.
Oh, wow.
And just I could never sleep. I actually astral projected a few times, like on accident. I didn't even know what that was.
Where'd you go to?
I just stood in my room. I didn't know what was
Holy
happening.
shit.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was crazy. And so what was weird about it, when we moved in, the lock for the closet was actually on the outside. So it's like when you shut the door, you were locking something in.
Right. Oh, that's
That's
weird.
Yeah, so that's how it was when we moved in. And then so this went on for years, and my dad would not believe me at all. He was like, whatever, there's nothing here, it's just the wind. I was like, my closet door is opening at night, I'm seeing demons in my sleep, I'm sleepwalking. Like I would sleepwalk all the time. I fell down my stairs one time.
No.
Yeah, it was crazy. And well, then some stuff started happening to my family, and my dad was like, okay, yeah, this is real.
Like what? What
And
happened?
so we got so my two little sisters, one of them was about 4, and then the other one was about 3 months old. Her crib like got pushed, and then my parents' like California king bed that's like 1,000 pounds got shoved a foot.
Weird.
Yeah, and so just all this crazy stuff started happening. Like a female's voice started calling my dad's name anytime he was by himself. The cabinets, like we would wake up and all the cabinets would be open. And then like in the middle of the night, we would hear just something fall. And so we'd go out and there's nothing on the floor, like just weird stuff. And of course, the worst was happening to me because I was living with a demon in my closet. So anyways,
I have a question.
all that stuff happened. Yeah.
Did you find yourself compelled to sleepwalk, or was it just part of you?
No, I think it was just part of me. I wasn't compelled to sleepwalk. I would just I would wake up in the shower sometimes. I would wake up like straightening my hair for school, and then I would just get sleep paralysis like every single night.
Well, you mentioned almost falling down the stairs.
She did fall down the stairs.
Oh, I'm sorry. Falling. When I was little, I used to sleepwalk, and I would walk down the stairs and then lay down on like the middle step and sleep there. It was like very common.
Oh, that's weird. I did not do that.
It was crazy. Yeah, I'd walk down and then I'd sit on this. I was little. I was probably like 6, 7 years old, and I would sleep on the middle stair in the staircase.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
The scariest thing I seen
reminded me of that.
sleepwalking was one time I woke up and I was in the middle of the theater, like in the auditorium.
No.
And it was just
Okay,
pitch black.
now really quick. How did your
die.
How did your family come to own the theater?
My parents just bought the business.
Oh, okay. So it was still a theater?
Yeah. Yeah. We lived like on top of it, and then my dad ran the theater. So he like got the movies, and we had the big screen and everything. We would actually. Yeah, my dad would hook up Call of Duty to the big screen for my little brother.
Good.
That's
Lord.
amazing.
So it was a really neat childhood. besides the demon part.
Wow.
Well, that's the price you gotta pay for having a giant theater.
Yeah.
But anyways, my uncle, my dad's brother-in-law, he's actually what they call like a seer. So he can see like demons and spirits and stuff. And so he actually came down for my dad's 40th birthday, and he came down and they were going to stay in my room, and he went in there and made my aunt and my like toddler cousins leave. He was like, get out. And so they were just like locked out of my room. My dad went up there and he's like, what's going on? And Chelsea, my aunt, was like, we don't know. He just locked us out of Payton's room. And so my dad went in there, and my uncle was standing with the closet door shut, just talking in tongues to the closet door.
What?
Like speaking in tongues. Yeah. And so then
You should
hate
definitely
it.
write a
Family
book about
goes-
your childhood.
Yeah.
It was so scary. So my uncle calls me in there, and he's like talking to this demon, and
In
he
tongues.
was like praying. I know, he was like praying over my room, and then he just like was praying, and then all of a sudden he just switched to a different language and started speaking in tongues. And I did not know what tongues was. I thought he was possessed. I was freaking out.
Wow.
So then my dad told me it was tongues, whatever. And then afterwards, he said that there was actually 3 demons. So there was like one big one, and then 2 other demons that were just like there to scare us. And when Brad, my uncle, the seer, he said that when he asked the demon like what he was doing here, he said that the demon said that he was here to take over the girl in this room and then take over her family.
That was you.
No.
You say that
Oh,
so
it was me.
excitedly.
No, I
You're
don't-
like so happy about that.
Yeah, it was me. It was really, really scary. And yeah, my dad afterwards apologized, and he was like, I'm so sorry, you've been living with this for like 7 years.
This is a
Wow.
movie.
Yeah. I know, it sounds really cliche, like a demon lived in my closet, but it's true. And
It's the biggest
It-
cliche there is.
Well, no one would believe you, but
yeah,
no one would believe you. But then if your brother went to school and said, I played Call of Duty on a movie screen, nobody would believe that either.
no one would believe them either. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
But
shit.
yeah,
Wow.
Thank you so much, Payton. That honestly is so cool.
Payton, will you email us and send us an email or something so we have your contact info? Because that's a crazy story.
Yeah.
Yes, I will for sure.
Thank you so much. That was
Bye,
incredible.
Payton.
We're glad you're alive.
Bye.
Thank
Thank you
you.
guys so much.
Oy, oy, oy.
I'm gonna be out there.
Would you take the cauliflower out, Craig?
Holy shit.
That's scary as hell.
I mean, living above a theater is pretty cool, but like, I'd do it if there was a demon in my closet just to watch movies on a big screen. I'd do it.
Everyone's saying what kind of meds they're on. Clonazepam, diazepam, Xanax, Zoloft, Pronopoliol.
Oh, no.
Rebecca, are you okay?
Rebecca?
Rebecca?
I heard a scream and then.
Oh no!
Hang on. I got on the
Come on,
show.
we're on the
Hi,
show.
Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hi. I got on the show.
Well, you didn't
Okay.
win anything. We have to give her concert tickets or something.
I'm super excited. I'm a really huge fan.
Wait, what shirt are you wearing? The alley designed that shirt. Horny for true crime and penis
Oh my
letters.
God.
It actually looks
Hi.
great.
This is my favorite shirt. I wear it all the time. You guys are my favorite.
Wow, I'm
cool.
actually really impressed. That shirt turned out great.
Where are you calling from?
I am from Woodstock, Illinois.
Woodstock,
sick.
Illinois.
Woodstock, Illinois, baby.
Yes. So actually my friend Betty got me into the show. We work at a grooming salon together. And we went and saw the White Cemetery. We like sent him pictures. We went
Oh,
to Craig
yeah.
Cemetery. Yeah.
Oh my God,
we
Craig,
didn't
she
see
went to White
anything
Cemetery
spooky,
because of you. She's from
but I
Woodstock.
scared the shit out of them and Yeah. So we've been like to Cuba Road and stuff. I don't know. But I have a glitch story for you.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Tell it.
I have another one. So I'll tell it quick because we were just about to go and get dinner. But I lived in an apartment in DeKalb. In 2015, 2016, I got my tragus piercing, and it was opal. And like 3 days after I got it, I dropped it down the sink, whatever. So I got a new one and it was green. And that's like not very exciting, but it's important because I was making my bed. We just got a new king bed like a year ago here in Woodstock. And as I was shaking out like the new sheets on a new bed frame, new mattress, new house, 3 years after we had moved, like
no,
I'm shaking out the sheets and there's a plank on the ground, and it was the top to my tragus piercing, but I was wearing my piercing and it was the opal piercing that I had missed, like that I had been missing for years. And like, there's no fucking way it could have gotten into my house in Woodstock after being in DeKalb. Like, it just didn't make sense. Because it was all new furniture, new sheets, like everything. So that was weird.
Shit, that's like a sign from someone who's like passed or something.
Do you think it is?
Yeah, for sure. It's some sort of sign.
I've had actually like 2 deaths fairly recently, not too recently, I guess. My grandma passed away on Halloween last year, and then my other grandma passed away on November 15th. So
that's definitely a sign of maybe them wishing you luck in your new place, for sure.
In my new house, because she never got to see it. She couldn't actually make it up the stairs. And actually, Allie, it's funny you say that because like an opal is my birthstone, and she actually gave me a whole opal set. So it's really funny that you say that. I didn't make that connection before. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, there's always a reason for everything, and you guys enlightened me. So I'm so glad I was able to call in. I enlightened you. Fun.
Allie enlightened you.
Sorry, I'm so awkward. I'm like,
no, not at all. That's so nice.
But do you want to meet my puppy?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I have 2. Let me go get the other one.
Great. I see a
It's
reflection.
A nice backyard she's got.
That is, look how green that is.
Damn.
Illinois.
Beautiful.
Some Midwest backyards.
Yeah, that's what you got to have. Should I let the crowd?
What if she never comes back?
What if we just saw her running
and then just
out the
ghost?
back? She's just running full speed.
Okay, I hope it was worth the wait.
Oh my god.
Oh my
This is our new rescue. Her name is Penelope.
Penelope, look at that.
I don't know how well you can see, but she only has one eye.
Oh no!
Oh, what an
So she's a rescue.
Oh my god! How cute!
And I dyed her tail.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! My god!
Because I'm a psycho dog mom, and this is my other one.
Oh my god!
So
what's their name?
My crazy fluffy babies. So anyway, they always listen to the show with me when we're in the car on the way to work Saturday. And we love you guys.
Oh, thanks, Rebecca.
we love you.
It was so nice to meet you.
Thank you for calling in.
Thanks for having us.
All right, bye, Rebecca.
Bye.
Oh,
always good to see puppies.
You got to dye Asher a color.
Oh, he would hate it. Oh my god, my cat fell in my pool last night.
That was nuts. Did you figure out what happened?
I have no idea. She's never gone in the pool. Maybe she was like chasing a bug or something, but she came running in. It was just like pool of water, and she was just like meowing, and she was just like covered in water. So I guess she knows how to swim.
Thank God. That's so crazy.
That's a good sign. It was crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
seriously.
I know. Poor kitty. Had to rinse her off.
Thank you to Alexa Smith, P. Murray, Brian, Rosie, Briella, Lee, Cece, Katie, Payton, and Stephanie for donating $2 to the Venmo. We really appreciate it.
Nice.
Your
That's
donations
amazing.
keep us going. we had to pay for a few different things to do the live streaming to YouTube and get all these cool graphics that say no drama zone. So we appreciate you throwing us $1 or $2.
By the way,
It's
Craig said that
expensive.
the cauliflower was great.
I bet it was. I
He's
love
the best cauliflower he's ever had.
Just for putting it in the Instant Pot.
No, the cauliflower, I put it in a Ziploc with olive oil, Parmesan, breadcrumbs, garlic powder, and salt. I mixed it
That
up
does
in the
sound great.
Ziploc, and then I put it in the oven, 425 for 20 minutes.
Oh, that sounds
Best cauliflower
delicious.
he's ever had, Allie.
That sounds great.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Well, that's why I don't have a boyfriend. I don't know how to make cauliflower.
Yeah. All right, so David, I don't know what's going on,
Is
David, but
connecting to audio.
Allie's
Ooh.
undressing. Get that Venmo going, guys.
We can hear you. Oh,
Jeff?
There you are.
Oh, there you are.
Hey.
Hi. Where are you calling from?
I'm about 15 minutes south of Kansas City.
Oh.
Nice.
Enjoying that
Holy
green
shit.
scenery.
These backyards are so luscious.
Remember backyards? That's nice. It's nice to have a backyard.
Nice. Do you have a question, comment, concern, or story?
Well, my story's a little bit long, but I'll try to make it short. So
Let's hear it.
it's kind of a ghost or a guardian angel. I don't know how you would
Garden
say it.
angel. Oh,
I think
guardian
you said
angel.
Guardian
Guardian
angel.
I was like a garden angel. Ghost or garden angel, the hot new game show.
So when I was 16, I was working at Hy-Vee, which is a grocery store. And I came home late one night, and I pulled into our driveway. And on the second story of our house, which is this house I'm staying at during the quarantine, back home, on the second story, I looked up, and somebody was outside of my parents' window, like looking down. And they were backlit, so I could see just a shadow. And so I got out of the car, and I just did like a little howdy wave, and they did a little wave back. So I thought it was my dad. And I walk in through the garage door, and my entire family is sitting downstairs watching TV. So at that point, I'm like, who was just upstairs? And they said, nobody, we're all here. And I go, I promise you there was a person waving to me from the upstairs. I thought they were joking, and they said, no. So for years, we called this person Pete. It was a joke in our family, just Pete who lives upstairs. And we had a cat who would freak out occasionally upstairs. So we thought maybe she felt energy or did something,
no.
but you'd only freak out by that window. And so years later, I joined the Marine Corps, and I'm going
Thank
through.
you.
Thank you for your service.
Thank
Well,
you.
well, then I'm in Afghanistan in a mission, and
Wow.
we're going through a house, like a village that's been emptied out. We're searching for somebody. We're searching for 3 people actually, but we're searching through these houses that have been this village. Clearly, they knew we were coming or something. They wiped out the village. They left or fled or something. So we're going through each house. And I come into a house, and there's a window that's maybe the size of your head, maybe like 2.5 times, something like that. Not very big. And I look in, and I look left to make sure there's nobody on the outside of the building. And then I do a quick right. And as I do the right, something grabs my ankle on the left side and pulls me down, like yanks me, like I trip. And I fell and hit, my weapon hits the ground, my face hits the ground. I turn around, and there's nothing. I can see the light from the window is only light source, and there's nobody in there. And I got my flashlight, flip that on, and start looking around trying to find out who just grabbed me, because obviously that's a freaked out moment in that moment. And as I look down and as I turn my flashlight on, a sniper bullet comes through the window and hits behind me.
No.
So I would have been hit by that bullet, 100%.
No.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then we end up going through, and there was other we found 2 different snipers that had been aimed on this village because they clearly knew we were coming. So then we'll fast forward even further years later. I'm taking a trip in Europe, and I'm in I'm in Belgium in a little tiny village. We were backpacking American style, not really backpacking, with a car, going from village to village drinking, you know what Americans do. And so I'm in a village, and we're walking through like an alleyway to get to a different restaurant. And as I'm walking through, a lady who's like maybe like 40, 50 comes up to me and asked me if I speak French. And I said, no, I don't speak French. Unfortunately, I only speak English. And she goes, oh, good, I speak English too. And she goes, do you believe in the afterlife? And I said, kind of, I'm not quite sure.
Right.
And she goes, well, do you know that somebody follows you? And I said, somebody's following me? And I said, are they here right now? And she goes, I can see them, and they're following you, and they want to talk to you. And I said, are you sure? And she goes, yes. And I said, well, what does he look like? And she goes, well, he's like a younger black man. And I was like, you can tell that, or you can just kind of feel that. And she goes, well, I'm speaking to him, so that's what he's telling me. And I said, okay. And she goes, do you call him Pete?
No.
And I said, well, and immediately I was like, who's Pete? Been drinking. Now, I promise you this is a true story because we had 2 non-drinkers with us who tell me later on it 100% happened. And she goes, well, Pete wants you to know his name is DJ. And he wants you to stop calling him Pete. And I said, who's DJ? And she goes, I don't know, but he died in Vietnam. So it turns out that he was also a Marine who died in Vietnam. And we looked at our records in our house, and the people who bought our house in the 60s, their son died in Vietnam.
I'm going to cry.
No. Oh,
That's
God.
my most insane. And ever since then, I went to like a medium in the U.S., and she told me that no one's with me anymore, but there may have been. So maybe he just wanted me to know who he was, and then he left.
He was like, I gotta find out a way to get him to stop calling me Pete, and then I'm gonna bounce. But like, I have to figure out how to do this.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's a guardian angel or a ghost, but
I think it's a guardian angel.
That's a guardian angel.
Yeah, she even told me that she said he saved my life at one point. She goes, he pulled you at one point. Do you remember that? And I said, he pulled me? And she goes, yeah, he pulled you at one point to save your life. And that's when I flashed back. And there was 2 guys with me who were in my unit who literally said, don't you remember when you told us somebody pulled you when that sniper went off?
This is insane. That is like, oh my God.
Who was the family that owned your house? Do you know their last name or anything? I mean, can you do research?
It was DJ Nicholson's, and we don't know much because unfortunately they bought the house in the 60s in a kind of white area, and they were not white. So they didn't live here very long, we know.
Wow.
Fortunately, because America sucks. But
yeah.
Wow. So
Did you join the Marines after you moved into that house?
Yeah, I was 6. Well, when we moved here, I was in the 5th grade, so I don't know how old you are then.
Wow, that's so interesting. Oh my God.
When you were a little kid, did you ever like feel a presence, like someone like playing with you or like watching you or like growing up with you or anything? Or did this presence just really start when you were like a teen?
Yeah, it just started that night. I saw him when I was 16, and then we'd see him a bunch. Our cat would freak out a bunch, but I never saw that shadow again until.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! That's incredible.
This will go in one of our like best of, if we ever do like best of stories. This is fucking crazy.
That's amazing.
Dude.
Yeah. So.
Oh my God, David, I am so glad you called in. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and thank you. People in the chat think you're cute, so if you need love connection, just get on over there and.
I love that all of our listeners are just like horn dog women.
They're mostly women.
Just clamoring for it. Thank you so much, David. We appreciate it.
Thanks, David.
Thank you.
You guys have a good
bye.
night.
You too.
Bye. Wow.
That is
my
crazy.
God. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Jillian says, David, you give me good vibes. I don't know why I trust you with my drink at a party.
The ultimate compliment.
Yeah,
I trust
would give
you
David
not
my
to
drink at a party.
roofie me.
I would trust David not to roofie me. Wow.
Oh boy, that was a lot.
Hi, girls. How are you?
Hello again. What's up?
Wow, I just, I was upstairs earlier and I texted her and I said, should we call in tonight? She said, yeah. So we called in. At first we were just
why not?
And then I was like, let's call in. And she's like, well, what are the odds that we'll get on? And I was like, I mean, we won't know if we don't try. So here we are.
Exactly.
You always got to try.
On as my Twitter alias, Thickums. I'm basically
Thickums.
fly guy. I yelled at a girl being stupid, "Do you want an Instagram?" one time because I was bored at work.
Oh my God,
That's
that girl
nice.
recently who was mean to me? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
What did they say to you, Allie? What did they?
It was one of those hashtags that challenge accepted.
Oh,
And this girl just that girl who went off on me. What can you do? Thank you. I appreciate that. She was another better. Do you guys have a story, comment, concern? Just popping in to say hello. You guys have the same glasses. That's great.
We do. Mine are pink and hers are purple. Zenny.com.
Oh, cute.
Very great glasses. High quality. No. A fun story that we have is a girl that we went to high school with. Her dad is a serial killer.
Oh my God, tell me more.
Yeah, all of the serial killers are in Wisconsin, but we have one here apparently. His name is Donald Blom, and he was convicted a couple of times because he kidnapped a girl, put her in his trunk, and she got out and escaped. And
oh my God,
he got convicted for that. Somehow he was let out and got arrested on assault charges again. And then this girl at I don't know, he kept going to jail but then getting out. Yeah, I don't know why the justice system here is fucked up.
That's insane.
Yeah, for sure.
But this girl at a gas station went missing in this place called Moose Lake, Minnesota, and they had a cabin up there. It's up north, and I don't know, apparently there was video footage with a partial license plate found, but a lot of shit happened. But it ended up being him, and he got arrested, and then he confessed, but then he rescinded his confession and said it was under duress, and his wife vouched for him, but then came out after he was in jail and said that he was pressuring to say these things. I don't know. He murdered people. And he murdered this girl, and then he was a possible suspect for a bunch of unsolved cases in Minnesota.
Whoa!
Holy shit!
But yeah, his daughter went to school with us her whole life.
That's crazy. What's the name again of the guy?
Donald Blom.
Yep. People have heard of him in the chat. They said they've heard of Donald Bloom.
Yeah.
Blom.
Donald Blom.
Lived in Richfield, Minnesota, which is where we grew up.
And I didn't.
Wow.
What was his daughter like?
Honestly, didn't know her very well. Was kind of.
We had one mutual friend. He was a weird guy. I may have kissed him. I won't lie.
Hell yeah.
Luke Briggs. I went to a dance with him. Anyways.
I don't know. I didn't know her very well. Kind of seemed nice. You know, nice enough.
They're always nice.
Until after high school, I just was shocked.
That's a crazy.
That's crazy.
Wow. Well, guys, thank you guys for calling in again, and please continue to call in every week with a new serial killer.
Honestly, put us to work. We'll do it.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thickums.
You just never know.
Those two are great.
No. Layla says she'll have to call in next week with her 2 serial killers from her hometown.
Howdy doody.
Duty?
Yeah, no, I don't do the camera.
Cool. That's cool. Into it.
And it's yeah. I wanted to say thanks for starting up that Discord.
Oh, of course. That was all Melissa.
It's real fun.
Yeah. I've been talking up a storm in there a little bit.
Where are you calling from?
I'm in Houston, Texas.
Ah.
It's pretty gross outside most of the time. I don't have a story or anything. I really just wanted to say hi and thanks.
Well, thank you for calling
Thank
in.
you
and thank
for
you for using the
calling in.
Discord. We really appreciate it.
I do have a side note on the Discord thing, though.
Yes.
There was another Shea. There was another Shea that joined the Discord,
Really?
and so I sent them a message, and I was like, "Hey, your name's Shea. That's funny. So it's my name." And they're like, "Oh, well, it's really my middle name." And I was like, "Well, that's funny because it's my middle name."
What?
Because it is.
Oh my god.
Then they were all like, "Hey, where are you from?" And I was like, "Well, I'm in Texas." And they're all like, "Are you serious?" Because I'm in Houston. I was like, "Are you serious?"
No.
And now you're married.
Yeah. No, I just met them 5 days
okay.
ago.
Do you have multiple personalities? It could be you.
Not that I know. No, they spelled it different. No.
Wait, this is wild. Are you guys going to meet at some point, you
Two
think?
Shays.
Well,
Touche.
that's
Shays.
Oh my god, Melissa. Touche.
Oh my
Touche.
God.
I'm
That's
really glad
crazy.
I'm meeting you guys. You guys are great.
It's
I listen to you guys while I
You're great
clean
too.
tools.
You're great, Shea. Wow. Well, let us know what happens, what continues with Shaygate. We're really invested now.
Invested.
Touche.
Well, the information will be available in the Discord.
Great.
Okay,
Can't wait to
we'll
see how
circle
this
back
plays
in there.
out.
We'll see you in the Discord.
See you in the Discord.
All right.
Bye, Shea.
Bye.
Bye, Shay.
Bye.
People think maybe the it's a glitch. It's a Shea glitch.
Clones. Could be
Yeah.
clones.
Clones.
It could be a lot of
glitch.
different things.
Hey,
Nicole.
Nicole.
Hi.
Hi, ladies.
How's it going?
Hello.
Good. I'm still reeling over what David's story
Oh my
about the
God,
Marine.
That's
Amazing.
so
Right?
wild.
Insane. That was
I
so
can't
insane.
follow that up.
You can try.
But I wanted.
Well, you're the other best of, I think, because your daughter is the one, right? Yeah, because your daughter is the one that sees dark figures and stuff.
Right. Yes, the face with no mouth
I don't
that
want
screams.
it.
That's
You can hear was the
I
cat.
don't want that.
Fuck. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay, so you're up there.
Well, this one is probably the most like messed up thing that's happened to me. And it happened on my 13th birthday.
Oh.
That's when you get your magic powers.
Right. Well, I was having a sleepover with like 6 or 7 other girls, and we were sleeping in my living room. Well, not sleeping, watching Courage the Cowardly Dog, as you do. And it had just turned midnight, and it was officially my birthday. And my friend like whispered to me like, "Oh, you're officially 13 now." Ooh, And just as that happened, we heard a loud like at our window.
No.
Okay. Right in our living room.
The strippers
Then
you
we
ordered
hear
are here.
rustling. Well, we hear rustling, and then we hear another at a different window. Then we hear that same bang at our front door. Okay. And my mom comes running down the steps and is like, "What the hell are you guys doing? Go to bed." And we all look up at her scared. Now all my friends are awake. We're like, "It's not us." Then we hear another loud bang at the door, and we see someone's face in the window. And it's a guy, and he's holding up something like this, and he's screaming at us to let him in. Well, my mom goes back upstairs to get my dad, and my dad comes downstairs holding a weapon in her house, which that he had sharpened. Because my dad is a big nerd. And he comes down the steps. My mom gets on 911. My dad goes up to the front door, holds the knife up so the guy can see it, and says, "Go away." And the guy is screaming in Spanish. We can't understand him. And my dad turns away to my mom, who's on 911, and is like, "He's not going away. Like, just keep talking to him." And we hear a loud bang. And our front door, which was dead bolted, falls down. One kick. You can see the boot print on the door. And this guy comes rushing in and puts my dad in a headlock. My dad swings the sword at him, and this guy grabs the sword with his bare hand, the blade, and drags it across. Blood flies everywhere.
Oh my
I am
God.
I am in front of my friends protecting them or just I don't know, shielding them. I don't know what I'm doing.
Were all the girls screaming? Because what's like as like horrifying as this is, what's so funny to me is all these 13-year-old girls just screaming like what the hell?
Oh, and we're all screaming, get the fuck out of here! Like, leave us alone! Like, we're like mad, you know? And my mom throws the phone at us and then like quarterback tackles both this guy and my dad out the door. Okay. So I take all my friends and we run upstairs to where my baby sister, who was at that time like 2 years old, was sleeping. And somehow she didn't wake up, but I'm like, if this guy comes up the steps, I got to be ready to go. So I grabbed the only thing in the room, which was a ceramic like piggy bank.
Oh my God.
And like, if he comes in here, I'm going to hit him with this. And all my friends are up on the 3rd floor.
Holy shit.
And we don't hear anything. We don't hear anything until police come upstairs. And they tell us that the guy is gone. Okay. And then my parents are outside talking with the police. And I look outside and all along the front of my house are red, bloody handprints. What had happened was that after my mom knocked the guy out of the house, she and my dad went inside to try to get us and to the front door where the police were. And this guy came back and decided to put red, bloody handprints all along the side of our house. The police found him. They arrested him. While he's in the back of the police car, the car is shaking from him screaming and fighting. My dad had 2 black eyes, strangulation marks. My mom was like a mess. We were all a mess. Well, go forward. We're trying to figure out like what happened? Like, where did this guy come from? Okay. We found out that a couple blocks away, he was beating his girlfriend in a parking lot and had the cops called on him there, and he ran. And for some reason, he ran past 5 other houses to our house.
Oh my God.
And was trying to run and hide from the cops. Now, we thought he was drugged out or something. It turns out his drug test was completely clean.
Wow.
They don't know what he was.
Holy shit.
Then, fast forward even later, and this is the icing on the cake.
Oh, no.
I found out that at that point in my life, my dad had been experimenting with druidry and dark magic. And he had recently cast some sort of spell for money. And it was something he had never tried before. And part of the spell required a sacrifice. And then this happened. What? And we got money. We got money from the state and from him to fix up our house, for, psychological, physical damage, all of that. My dad put all of his druidry stuff in a chest and has been a strict Christian ever since.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was
kind of a long one.
But honestly, like that, what a sleepover. Like, you can't top
no
that.
one ever sleeps over my house.
That's insane.
God. I mean, everything has a price, man.
Yeah.
Holy
including this live show, which is why you should go to Allie's Venmo.
Fuck, what's gonna happen to me now that I've put my Venmo up
Oh
here?
no, I don't want to know.
Wait, do you think that because he had cast that spell and like the sacrifice of the spell, that kind of like manifested or conjured that whole thing into your life?
Well, my dad thinks that a demon possessed him to come calling. I don't think it was that. I think it was like, kind of that whole like chaos magic where like, he wanted money so bad. He was willing to lose a sense of safety for it.
Wow.
And I think that's that like karmic balance,
Wow.
Oh,
well,
holy fuck.
Nicole, you've done it again.
You've done it again, Nicole.
I think that tonight's episode was some of our best stories. I think, to tell you the truth. Holy shit, Nicole. Well, you got to think of something next week. I don't know if you can top this.
That's it. That's those are my claims to fame. That's it.
Those are good.
Christ.
Wow.
Nicole,
Thanks,
thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you guys. Thank you for doing the live shows. And I have loved all the mailbag episodes and just everything you guys have been putting out has been chef's kiss.
Aw, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We'll talk to you soon, Nicole.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks, ladies. Cheers.
Bye.
Cheers.
All right, we have one more
Holy
caller in the waiting
Jesus
room. So
Christ.
so we'll let
let
Sami
them
in.
in.
Bring them
But
in.
that is true. That is
God.
truly.
That's like I
There's nothing scarier to me than like looking and seeing that there's someone in your window.
can't
Truly.
even imagine.
Truly. There
hi,
you
Sami.
are. Oh, hey.
Hey.
How's it going?
Oh, do we get to hear your other story?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just heard Nicole's story. After that, I was like, I think I should just leave. I can't top that.
No story is better than the other. It's just life.
Eloquent, Maria.
I mean, before I start my story, I want to say that I heard your voicemail. You know, what was it called? What do you guys call that again? The fan mail?
Oh yeah, the mailbag.
Mailbag, sorry. And I got beef with that lady who called you guys misogynist. I don't know. If you guys ever find out who she is, send me her info and I'll...
Good, thank you. You
you
can look out for us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
I mean, I survived Mexico. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could survive her views because you guys are amazing. I don't know what she's
Well, she does have a point
about.
because Allie Allie hates women, and we know that from various tweets, Instagram posts.
That is true. I'm a huge hater of women. To be fair, we did say right before we called, we did say what women shouldn't vote or drive.
Yeah.
and then we got her call. But thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that girl.
Yeah, well, you guys are you ladies are my heroes, and if anyone who insults you guys, they insult me. So,
thank you
so much.
Sammy.
I mean, I think the caller was not. You know, she was. You know, let's. This may be another Jeb Buford. It might be the Sammy gender studies major.
Yeah. Showdown. What's your other story? I want to hear it.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to like get that off my chest. But
I love it.
Of course. So yeah, my other story is basically why I pray every night.
Yes.
So before I didn't pray, like I mean, I'm religious, but I'm not like, throwing Bibles at everyone saying, like I respect other religions and all that. I'm a Catholic, and but I didn't really I'm not like super into it, but I do respect it. So, but there was this one night, actually it was 2 nights. The first night I was sleeping, and for some reason something woke me up. It was like almost 3:00 in the morning, and something woke me up. So I just opened my eyes and I looked up, and right where my window was, there was like this black figure just standing there. And I'm just like, at first I'm just like, maybe I'm dreaming, but no, I was like wide awake, and I don't suffer from sleep paralysis or anything. And next thing you know, it just comes charging at me.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. And then I know it wasn't sleep paralysis or it wasn't a nightmare, because I legit jumped out of my bed and I was like breathing, like my heart was going like 500 miles an hour, and I checked the time. It was like 3:00 in the morning. So I was like,
witching hour.
And I was like, I don't know. I got super terrified. So I was like, maybe, I don't know. I tried to find a reason. Maybe it was a nightmare or something, but I know it wasn't, because it was too real. It was just standing there, and it was just like, it just came charging at me.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Did you ever figure out what it was? Or like what, anything?
That's the thing. I have no idea. It looked like a guy, but it was all black.
Oh my God, that's so scary.
No.
Yeah, and it happened to me again, but like later on, like I didn't pray yet. I wasn't praying yet. And then I was like, maybe it was just a one-time thing, because I'm into the supernatural one, but So I was sleeping again, and something told me to something woke me up. I don't know what it was again, but this time it was by my door, and it was in the shape of my mom. And I know it wasn't my mom, but I heard my name, and I heard her say Samantha. And I think that's what woke me up. Yeah, I heard my name, and so I opened my eyes and I looked at the door, and I see my mom standing there, and I'm just like, what? Like, I was irritated. I was like, why are you waking me up? And she's like, come here.
No.
And I'm like, what do you mean come here? And then again, out of nowhere, it just charges at me, and that's when I jump again. And then I turn on the lights, and my door was closed the entire time. So I go running to my mom's room, and she's fast asleep.
Oh
my God.
So it was a demon. So it's some sort of demon, like trying to coax you to come with him.
Yeah. And I don't know, but ever since that day, like after the second time, I just started praying. Like, I was like, if I start praying, maybe I'll feel more protected. And,
Has it helped?
Yeah, I've been praying ever since, and I haven't had any experience so far, but maybe now talking about it, I'm kind of scared that it might come back.
Well, let us know. Call in next week. Let us know what happens.
I mean, that's it. It tricks me, like, hey, come outside. We have food. I'm
Don't
like,
go. You know, I'd go out there too. They'd be like, Maria, we have pastries. I'd be like,
but if it comes back as one of you guys, I'll be like, oh, wait, come here. And then,
yeah.
Don't trust
You're
it.
trapped forever.
Don't
Oh
trust
my God.
it.
Well, Sami, let us know what happens next week. And thank you so much for calling again. Your stories are so great.
Yeah, for sure. I love you guys so much, and I'll definitely email you guys, leave you voicemails, and call again.
Good.
You know, because I love stalking you guys. So.
Perfect. Thank you. We love it too.
Bye, Sami. Thank you.
Bye.
She's so
People say that Sami needs sage and a protection spell, and people think that it's a skinwalker.
Yeah, there was almost a little bit of a meltdown on the chat, but I think everyone handled themselves, and now everyone's friends again. But there was some.
What happened?
Well, just some people think that it's okay that the gender studies major called in and said her point of view, which I agree with. And,
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I disagree with her point of view, though. Here's okay, wait, let's just to discuss the thing. Someone said that they think that maybe she was upset because I had said at some point that maybe gender studies was a stupid major.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That would make more sense more than her being mad that I was serious about that maybe I'm bisexual.
Said women shouldn't vote.
No, because she it's not about the women, because we thought that she was upset that she thought I was joking that I am maybe bisexual. And like I am maybe, I don't know what I am. So there's no reason for her to be upset there, which is why we're like, that's stupid. Yeah. But if she is upset that I made a joke that gender studies is a stupid major, I'm sorry. That was obviously 100% a joke. I took gender studies at Santa Monica City College. Like I've taken gender studies courses. I think we're just confused about what she was saying. Like she didn't say what she was upset about, so it was just we like had no idea what she was talking about.
Yeah.
But if she's upset that I made a joke about women's studies being a dumb major, it was 100% a joke. I don't think it's a dumb major, but I do think all majors are dumb because college is a scam.
College is what did I go to school for? Like marketing, business?
Yeah, but look at you,
Look
Melissa.
at me now.
Look at you're marketing yourself right now. No
I mean,
drama
true.
zone,
Actually,
UFO, sunflowers.
It has.
I went to school for teaching, and God knows I'm not doing that. I'm teaching the exact wrong thing to do in a YouTube. Maybe she interpreted the laughter when Allie. we're all pro each other. Like anyway, this is so stupid. Like I can't even. We all love each other.
Allie feels
Everyone-
like she's on the stand right now, but really, we're just look. To be honest,
because it's weird for me because I'm like, oh my God, do I maybe like women? I don't know. And then I say it out loud, and then this person's like, you're doing it wrong, and I'm like, oh my God. So I guess I won't say anything at all.
That's
like,
right.
Now I feel shamed.
Oh my God, the shame level of web crawlers is off the charts.
And now Brene Brown tells me not to feel shame, and so
You should listen to whatever Brene Brown says.
and now I'm just going to listen to Brene Brown.
Amazing.
But if I did offend anyone by saying so, if that's why she's mad, I think that's dumb. But if she's upset that I said women's studies is a dumb major, I understand that she maybe could think that perpetuates something. I was 100% kidding.
Yeah, of course.
All majors are dumb.
Yes.
So.
New T-shirt.
And we just have fun. We
All
just have
majors are
fun
dumb.
here.
Yeah.
We're just having fun
around.
here. We all love each other. Everyone loves each other. We're all just having fun. This is a no drama zone.
No drama zone, baby.
Drama zone.
High fun, low stress, pro cauliflower environment.
Yeah, I need to eat
as
my
David
chicken
says,
and cauliflower. Yeah.
As David says, at the end of the day, let's all just eat some good chicken and cauliflower.
Craig seems to think it's the best meal he's ever had, and I haven't even had a
Wow.
taste. Oh, Craig just said, "Why don't you go eat it and let them handle it for a bit?"
Wow. Huh.
I agree.
Okay.
No, we're wrapping up. We're wrapping up.
We're
Yeah,
wrapping
we're
up.
done.
We're wrapping up.
We're
I'm done.
done.
I'm off my soapbox.
Well, guys, this has
Well.
been another. This is so much fun. I love everybody's stories, and it's always so fun.
Yeah, they're all so good.
Today we had some real heavy hitters. That was really Allie, please don't take it so personally. We all continue to learn and grow. This is the shit that pisses me off. I'm not learning or growing about anything. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm sorry, but I will not continue to do web crawlers if dorks get in the chat. We got to get me off. We got to log.
That's Debbie. We love Debbie.
I have to log off before I start being myself. I got it. I have to. I'm about to be. My personality is about to come out. I got it. Stop talking.
Oh my God,
Dork free zone.
All right, none of you guys are dorks. Thank you very much.
No one's a
I have
dork.
to eat because I really like. I don't think I've said a full sentence in the last 30 minutes.
Did Allie just leave?
Oh my God.
Allie just logged off. Okay, well, I'm gonna be the
All
last
right.
one standing.
All right.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to another Web Crawlers Live. Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
An Erios original.
Powered by Acast.